Hello guys and welcome to my new video. This one is about the static methods, why I not recommend them, and what's wrong with them basically. I see static methods quite a lot when we are hiring um, developers. For me it's a sign that the programmer has not grasped the dependency injection yet, and he needs to learn a bit more about how to do it properly. Uh, it is a problem for us also if you are working with a legacy system, which not always has the unit tests done properly. And yeah, I'm gonna show you how to do this bit better. I've touched on this a bit on the previous video, but I basically just skimmed over it. The video was already too long, so let's get into that right now. So for this video, I've got like a small program. It's called basically word statistics calculator. It calculates some statistics for the basically text that you put in. Um, oh, that was not intended. By the way, this code should not be used in our code test that we have in our company. If you ever try that, you will be in for a surprise. So um, you will receive a text. You will get the words. I mean, this is very simple. I'm not trying to get into the complex like splitting of the sentences and words. Uh, Words are split by spaces. Sentences are split by commas. Sorry, not commas, dots. Um, and then we do some calculations. We create this word statistics object, which is total words, average word count in sentence, and average word length, and toString just returns you the content. To calculate this, we use these three helper methods. This is quite common pattern. Um, so you have a calculator helper, which is a static. I could have done static here. It has calculate total words, calculate average word length in the text, and average word count in a sentence. Very simple methods. They don't do anything special. This one just calculates, returns the word length. This one just calculates, yeah, what is the length, total length of each word, and then divides it by number of words. And this one goes over each sentence, splits it up, and calculates how many words there are in a sentence, and then divides it by the number of sentences. So with that in mind, this is very simple and it works. I can show you. So we have this simple text. It's 2, 4, I think this is 4, 6, 7, or 8, or something like that. Basically, the thing is correct for this one. And we also have loads of unit tests for this one. So we have helper tests, very unusual in legacy code, and you have the calculator tests, which is somewhat more common. So all the tests works and everything works fine. But now if we don't have these tests and we change something here, I mean, this is very simple method, but you can imagine these methods growing to hundreds of lines with no tests. So right now, our test will fail. They will fail both in the calculator tests helpers and in the word statistics as well. So we need to adjust these two. So it should be 1 and this one should be 3. Yeah. So now we are stuck with these tests which are failing. And especially if we don't have the code tests for these, which were not created in first place, for example, because everything was rushed and needed to be done, then you would not know uh, that your code, and especially if you change something in this class. If I change something in this class, for example, to remove some entries, so do not remove empty entries, and I will have something like this. So the total words I expect now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total. But the test should still fail. Not this one, this one. So it says it should be 5, but it's now 6. So you need to go inside and figure out why it is wrong. The thing is, there is nothing wrong with your code, with what you've done in your change for the world statistics calculator. But everything is wrong in the calculator helper, which has been changed. And now it's no longer working correctly. And you have to debug that to get inside it. So what would be the proper way? As we have I've shown on the previous video, was get it. Actually, the naming is also wrong. If you use helpers, it's like, yeah. Okay, so get this to be non-static. And get these extract the interface. And now we can inject. This. Okay. And now your test needs to be done like this. So in the program, you just need to do the new one or use your dependency injector. And in here, you just do new calculator helpers. It's fine. No? Screw it up always. As always. Okay, so now all of our tests for calculator helpers should work. Okay, we can build this. until we fix this class. So this class is now, it requires the calculator helper tests. So this is very simple. Um, so we need a calculator helper mock basically for this. Sorry, not public. Oh, okay, and in CTOR we will add this in here. Actually, we need to generate this class, but we can use this instead. In here and in here. So we need a mock. And then mock get. Dot. Calculate total loads. Okay. Returns. We need this here. Private. And loads. So we need this. And we need to do the other one as well. This is very long. So we need to copy it. And we need to create this generate field. Ooh, okay, does work. And this last one, we need this. Okay, again, we introduce a new field. And we need to set this up in all the tests. Okay, and in this one as well. Okay, so now our test should look like dot, dot, page, this is this one, and this is this one. So now we should be able to build this. No errors. And our test should not fail. Cool. We're there. So we now have our calculators helpers split from word statistic calculators. So if I introduce new functionality, which says, for example, I don't want to remove empty entries. This doesn't concern the calculator at all. It's just words that I will be sending a different number of words. My test basically should not fail. I don't need to worry about the calculator helpers, how it affects it, because it's fine. It's been segregated completely. And my calculator helpers still works as expected, even with this +1. It's fine. If you want to do it that way, you do it that way. You have your reasons. It's a complex code. It can be complex code. So, but this is a very simple example. If I see something like this, I always go like, yes, this is someone who understands how things should work. It should not be too complicated to split it up, and it helps you to manage the code much better and prepares you for the future much better with all of these tests being in place and not depending on each other too much. That's it for today. Thanks guys for watching. If you have any questions, comments, please let me know and I'll go over them. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.